So. Hey everybody, welcome to Epic Time. We got to take a second here and share this properly, and then I'm back in my truck because we just got back from the store and forgot what time it is. My, iPad tells me one thing and it tells me another, so I'm going to share this quick and then I'll be good to go. iPad tells me one thing and... Hey, like that. See my phone in the background? So I don't know what's going on here. I should have had Chase do this. He's sitting right next to me. Snapshots here with me, and it's like I could have just boom, boom, but I got it now, so it's all good. But we had a little good time. I hope everybody caught the show earlier when we had the, Roadrunner coming in. That was a lot of fun. And that was the only one that came in right then. So we did a special show because there's a lot of people around. It got a little longer than I thought because they told me he was like 15 minutes out 3 times. Mm-hmm. So he's almost here. He's coming down the road. He's on 47. But, it's all good. Let me get this shared. Finish line. There we go. Now I got that shared. We're all good. But anyhow, it's been really fun to see some of the riders come in and get a chance to talk to him. I think I'm going to go outside my truck right now and talk to Brian Kern. He came in, so that was pretty fun. And more people are showing up to cheer on some riders and to have some fun. And it was just pretty special at the line. What'd you think of the finish line? We got snapshots sitting right here, so I'm going to throw them under the bus and throw it towards him.
The finish line for I'll say the finish line for Roadrunner was pretty awesome. It was cool to see how many people were there. Something I hadn't considered is if you're an early finisher, there's a lot less people here at the party waiting for you. So, whenever Nancy came in, my job as cameraman, I got to be kind of quiet, otherwise I'm going to blow out the microphone. All you're going to hear is me screaming and hooting and hollering. But it kind of sucked because it was like me and 5 other people, like I'm like waving at her like, whoopee daisy. So it's cool. This morning I got to see there's a lot more people here waiting for Roadrunner, and I'm sure he really appreciated that big welcome. So pretty neat.
I thought it was awesome, and Roadrunner's a great guy, and riding with him this spring, I knew he was going to do really good, so it was pretty fun. But I'm going to take you for a little walk, and I'm going to get a microphone on. It was really funny, but my clock is not right on my iPad. And I'm not used to an iPad either, so it's not like I'm major talented at some of this shit. So I kind of crack myself up sometimes how dumb somebody could be. Like right now, I'm going to try to hook this speaker into it. I don't even know how that's going to go. So if you see something or I drop this, don't be surprised. It's just an iPad. If it bounces around, I'll restart it up on a laptop. But I'm guessing we might break some things. So that's that. I'm going to hook this up so a speaker works. So bear with me 1 second and we'll be all good. And we'll be golden, but we're going to walk inside. They got some stuff here with the Hoka Hay set up I wanted to share and kind of promote, even though they're mad at me for pointing out the fact nobody showed up to cheer on Dirty Dan. If you come out, leave the truck running. If you leave, Awesome. So we got everybody. We'll go over and say hi to Brian Kern. Brian came in 5th place or 6th place. So he came in 6th place and he had a great ride. And I saw him at the hotel and he looked pretty fresh actually. So he doesn't even know we have a live show going, but we're going to take a minute. Brian, I hate to throw you on the spot, but we got a show going on and the whole world wants to say hi.
Hey, hello everyone.
This is Brian Kern. And he did an awesome job. It was fun watching you, and we had a great time cheering you on and watching you suffer. It was fun.
You assholes.
It was fun to be like in a hotel room.
Yeah, relaxing, cool.
Yeah.
And we're out there just getting our asses kicked.
Yep, exactly. And I was like, oh, look at him. He's not doing it. That looks awful.
Yeah. I was going the wrong direction, so I get to do it 3 times awfully.
Yeah, so that was perfect, but it was great. And would you come in 6?
6 is what they
6.
said. Yep.
So that's really cool. So you come in. He came in 6th, and I know they told Roadrunner he was 6th, but I was like, I'm not very great at like high tech math, but I can count to 10, and I can count to 10. And I knew we were at 7, and they insisted he was at 6, and I thought, well, I don't know, maybe I missed something.
That's what Shell told me. So if it's wrong, it's
no, you're right.
So,
they corrected it when they realized it, but it was like, I don't know, like I'm like, I'm like going through them. I'm like, I might not know the order, but I know they're here. I've talked to them all, but it was a great job, man. You had a technical ride, and this is the rider who won our slow ride at the Crash and Bash last year. So I knew he could ride 1 mile an hour really, really good.
You probably ride 100 mile an hour much better than I do. I'm better at 1 than 100.
But he's a great rider. I mean, he does some rodeo stuff, and he's a very skilled rider. And it was very clear during this ride of technical hell, and that your mind and your body and your bike all held up. And there's a small percentage that is luck. You didn't hit a deer, you didn't hit things, but
I saw 300 of them, though, I promise you.
Yeah, but 90% of it is skill. You have to avoid the popo. You have to know when to go fast, when to go slow. What looks like deer country, and that comes from miles and miles of experience.
Seat time. That's my best advice to anybody out there. People, how do you prepare or whatever? Seat time, and learn how to ride your damn bike. I mean, you are going to do U-turns. You are going to do that stuff. Learn how to handle your motorcycle. I promise you. That's my best advice to you.
That's it.
Really learn how to handle your motorcycle. I'm sure you guys are all great riders. Man, take it to the next level. Get that last 5%.
That next level is what's the difference between top 10 and 50th.
Yep.
Is the next level riding, and that's not easy, but it takes time in the seat and the willingness to push your limits. Yep. Like, not be afraid to have your bike fall over at 2 miles an hour. Yep. Like, if you're afraid
100 times.
If you're afraid of your bike getting scratched up, you're never taking it to the next level.
Wrong sport.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep.
So we got his bike right here. We want to take a look at that quick. Here's his bike. I don't know what he took off, but I know what he took off and what he didn't take off. But the bugs and all the bees. This is how you can tell when somebody has been on the road, is the bees that gather to the bike, because it is so, nasty. There's grime and hold on one second, Brian. Why don't you tell us about this New Perspective Foundation?
So New Perspective, it's friends of Tara's and mine. Tyson Gentry is the one that started the foundation. His wife, Megan, he was injured at an Ohio State. He was an Ohio State football player. He was injured in a scrimmage, a practice against a team, ended up paralyzed. And so he started New Perspective Foundation, which is a organization that helps people travel for family members that have had spinal cord injuries. So they raise money, they help with gas, hotels, transportation, lodging, etc., for people that have been impacted by that. So they're great family friends of ours. And so it's important to them to raise some extra money, and we try to do what we can to support their cause. So that's New Perspective. If you get a chance, go find my Facebook page and hook me up with little donations. It'd be appreciated.
Yeah, that's awesome. And it's crazy how, like, tragedy and somebody's really bad day turns into something really good for somebody else. Yeah. And that's the crazy part, how often that happens.
And Tyson, if you talk to him, man, he's just a great individual, impacted by this, been in a wheelchair now for many years, 20 years or something like that, but absolutely has just the best outlook on life. He met his wife after the accident, which is, just something most people wouldn't even think about, consider, but she fell in love with him, as he is. They have 2 kids together after his accident, and he just feels like he's living his best life ever. And so it just goes to show what can come out of adversity, out of other people's challenges. So it's awesome.
That's awesome. Well, thank you again, man, and congratulations. You had a great ride. It was a pleasure watching you kill it, man. That was awesome. Thanks, my man. We're gonna go inside. Yeah, that I'll save it for later and get some video. I got a great video of Dirty Dan and Roadrunner's bike. He is done riding. He went back to the hotel with his wife, and his bike is right where it was when we did the finish line. So that was kind of funny because nothing changed. He just parked it, and that was it. And here we got Ren, but Ren is over here, and he's chilling out, and he's raising money for a little kids cause. We'll talk to him maybe later. But it's fun to see everybody showing up and having a good time. And there's somebody that was watching this show and came to Woodstock because of it. So we're going to walk over and say hi. And I'm just going to interrupt the conversation with some monsters here. All right. I know. Here's some people that were following what we got going on. And they came all the way over, did a long ride to get here. Was it 50 miles? 50 minutes. Oh, my bad. I still think that's pretty awesome, though, that they come over and say hi to everybody. So what were your names?
Chris
and
Annie.
And how'd you hear about this? How'd you know this is going on?
Facebook
Yeah.
at some point.
Social media.
Yes.
Huh. God, who would have thought social media might reach people? It's such a crazy concept. You know, it's like some people fight it, and then you're like, oh, look, people find things because of it. I don't know. I just like making fun of the old timers that still think that you should be putting ads in the newspaper. So that's kind of good, but it's fun here. There's still a lot of people around, but we're waiting for Ridgeway to come in. Anybody know when that's going to be?
Yeah.
So he's going to be here in about 20 minutes. So I'll probably catch a video of it and post that.
Yes.
Are they together?
No, he's not.
Yeah, half hour behind still. Yeah, this morning he was behind. So the Dash, Richard Simmons, is going to be coming in just a little bit behind. But I'm not going to go live every time somebody comes in. I'll record it. I think I'll piece those together, and we'll put one video together at the end of the day. We've got a great video with Dirty Dan. I'm going to post that here shortly. It was right after we ended the live last time. And when we ended the live, then Dan came out, and so we didn't want to go live again. So I did record it. And I like that too, because now it was a great interview to get from. Hear the perspective of the riders is really cool firsthand. Like listening to Brian talk about, what they went through, and listening to, Robert talk about what he went through. And Robert looked like hell. Like he looked like a zombie. Like if this was a zombie show, I would have double tapped him in the head. Like Zombieland, when he walked around the corner, I'd have double tapped him because I'd have been convinced that was a zombie. Yeah. Yeah. I thought, and then he was going to take his bike back to the hotel, and we're like, nah, I think it's a good time to hold Tanya's hand and go back to the hotel, and we'll just roll it like that. So it's still sitting there. I'll move it for him. But I thought, man, what a terrible time to have something happen after you finished. And that now you haven't slept in forever. They pushed really hard, riding through the rain and doing stupid stuff. So I love it. Dan got so wet last night. He said I had no choice but ride through the rain because my boots are filled with water and everything he had was soaking wet. So he's like, I'm soaking wet and I'm almost in. That's clearly not a Hoka Hay rider, because that bike looked really nice. It was really, really nice. Our friends here have a really nice bike too. My favorite, Electric Glide Standard, just like Dolly was before she decided to, take exit plan. But it was my favorite bike. And I did tell him if his bike's missing and my truck is in the parking lot, that I just couldn't take it anymore, and I left. That'd be a pretty good trade, I think. Yeah, so it's a 19 for a Platinum 250. I mean, you better hope I steal it. It's awesome, but this is fun. They got a booth over here. Here comes Turbo. We got the riders some buckles. We got the riders a few gifts, so we're handing that stuff out. So Turbo's coming. Like, Turbo's famous, so we're going to just be here while he says hello. So Chris and Annie here are meeting Turbo, so they're like following along with the heroes, and it's fun to have a couple of the boys here. And they're kind of the ambassadors of our program, and we're going to help them reach out to some other boys with DMD and show them all the cool things that life brings and life can do. And it's a lot of fun. So Turtle's here too. I was just with her in Sturgis, and she was working over there at Wild Ass. And how'd you like the rally?
It was great. Yeah.
Great.
I love
a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Did
I
you
love
sell
talking to
Did you
everybody.
sell more than everybody else? 'Cause
I
you were
did.
killing it.
I sold more than anybody.
I think she was 1 and I was 2. I think I sold the number 2 amount from right, just being next door, just drew them over. That'll be our story because there's nobody else here. And here's Iron Man. Are you out walking? Come on, Mission. You're already done. Dude rides. I got to give him a hug. Look at that.
Good to see you.
Want to say hello?
How's everybody doing today?
This is one of our runners, walkers who does 7 miles a day every day of the year. That's just epic. With the
Every day.
submission 77 shirts. Come on, let's see that. 777. That is just sick. Every day. How much weight have you lost and how many shoes have you went through?
Right at 50 pounds since January 1st. And I'm on pair numbers 7 and 8.
All right, so you hear that. Next year, if you're interested in losing 50 pounds, we have a program for you. We can extend the Mission 777 another year, and you too can lose 50 pounds by September 1st.
Absolutely. and we are looking for somebody to carry this mission on for next year. I've been thinking about it and hoping that somebody grabs this and runs with it and keeps going. John and I will probably still be running a little bit every day. I don't know that I'm going to be doing 7 miles every single day, but I would love to see somebody carry it on. So one of you monsters out there, get your shoes ready.
Yeah, let me think about it for a hot minute. Yeah, no, it won't be right. I can do a lot of things, but I can't do a lot of things every day of the year, and definitely not be on my feet for 7 miles. My body says that ain't happening.
It's crazy doing something every single day, man. I have much respect for Honor, who rode her motorcycle every day, for Nancy, who's doing 100,000 miles, for Raindrop and Clutch that are doing their riding every single day. I mean, to do something every single day is, I mean, it is tough. It's a mental battle every single day. There's a lot of days I wake up, I'm like, man, I don't want to do this today, but I committed, and it's put the shoes on and let's go, knowing that our kiddos, our heroes, don't ever get the opportunity to say, man, I don't want to fight this damn disease today. They just got to do it. So shoes get on. There we go. It's the first thing I do every day.
That's awesome. I don't know how people do anything every day of the year. It's that, anything you do, just try doing it every day of the year, like something, not your normal shit like get dressed. But I'm talking about go outside the house and do anything and try to do it every day of the year. Ride a motorcycle, ride a bike, run, walk, do whatever. Walk a mile. Run a mile a day would be crazy hard to do every day of the year. Between travel, being sick, getting hurt, hunting trips, fishing trips, motorcycle trips, but then you got to stop. Like, you're here. We are way up north in, top of Illinois, and he lives in Texas. So he lives in Texas and he's here. So, and he still did 7 miles. So it's just crazy.
Litchfield, Illinois this morning.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy. So I don't know. Brian must be getting close. How far out is he? Anybody know how far Brian's out? All right, 15 minutes. Probably longer than we'll be on here, but I'll get a video. So I'll get a video and I'll get it edited down and we'll have it on there. It'll be all good. Or I'll come back and go live because I don't know exactly how long it's going to be. They say 15 minutes. This morning we had 15 minutes, I think 6 times. 15 minutes, almost there. 15 minutes, almost there.
What's up, Turbo?
He'll be there in 15 minutes.
Right,
Turbo's coming back. Turbo's pounding miles on the scoot, so that's good. And the Fed, I didn't even see the tracker since our last live to see where they're at. I just know Dash is coming in right behind Ridgeway. They were riding together for a little bit, so that's awesome. Going to be a great ride. Be a great afternoon. They're getting things set up here, getting it ready to go, and be good to go. He's 16 minutes away. Yeah, he's about 15 minutes away. I think we'll just get a video of it and be all good. So with that, I think we're out of here. Turbo, you want to add anything? Turbo, you got anything you want to say? Anything?
Hello.
Hey, man. Anything else you want to add? What do you think of these next riders coming in? Ridgeway. Brian's coming in.
Very hyped. I hope everyone is as excited as I am. We're going to cheer very loud for them. And, yeah.
That's awesome. Yeah, we'll definitely be cheering loud. Ridgeway is a good friend of mine, a huge supporter of the Monsters, and just an all-around great dude. So it's going to be really fun to see him come in. So I'll get the video of Dan, and I think we got a couple of videos I did after we were done. So we should be all good. So that is that. I am out of here. All right. Peace. I don't have any hands left to say peace, so I'm just going to say peace. I'll see you next time. We'll come on again. And if not, we'll be live from the party a little later. We're supposed to do 7 o'clock, but just stay tuned. We might just pop on for some shows. Something fun, interesting has happened. We might do a live then. But otherwise, we will do 7 o'clock as kind of a recap. That was supposed to be the end of the line for the shows, but I don't know. I have a feeling we might do another one tomorrow. Raindrops coming in. I'm not sure when, but we have some monsters coming out there have really laid it out. So I want to try to promote that the best we can and help our kids. So that's really the end of the day. What we want to do is show everybody how hard they're trying to raise money for these kids. So I appreciate you all watching, and I really appreciate you sharing what we got going. And to keep this up, go to our Mile Monsters Inc. Facebook page and give us a follow. And that goes so far because at the end of the day, when I deal with sponsors and things like that, that want to donate products to us that we can raffle off, products we can use on a bike, whatever it is, they all look at followers. They all look at the numbers, you know. So the higher we can get our followers, the better. So if you're out there right now, just click the follow button on our Facebook. You don't have to subscribe, like that kind of thing. I don't even understand half of that, but click the follow button. If you're on YouTube, click the follow button. See what we do. We do a lot of cool stuff for these kids, and we really showcase them doing what they do. So that's the goal here, and we're going to keep on doing it. Long after this is done, we'll be on to the next thing, and the next thing is our big party in October. So there's always something. Stay tuned, and I do appreciate everybody out there sharing what we're doing and just following along and cheering us on. Cheers.